What's up? This is TheWon, and you're watching The Sport of Kings.
Wildcats.
What they call me, the one and only. I make sure your girl is never lonely.
It's the Sport of Kings, melanin, diamond rings.
Football. Welcome to Week 8 of the National Football League. I'm your host, the one and only Jodecideion, and you're watching The Sport of Kings. Before we get started, let's take a look back at Week 7 in a little segment I like to call What Have We Learned? The AFC is wide open. There is something to a sophomore slump and the Madden curse. And finally, in the NFC, you better bring your defense. That is what we learned during Week 7. It's now time to see who
Activated beast mode.
for Week 7. Completing 27 out of 37 passes, throwing for 377 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints is your beast mode quarterback. Rushing for 195 yards on 18 carries and scoring 2 touchdowns, Chris Johnson of the Tennessee Titans is your beast mode running back. Catching 7 passes for 131 yards and scoring 1 touchdown, Victor Cruz of the New York Football Giants is your beast mode wide receiver. Your team beast mode defense goes to the Chicago Bears, accumulating 3 sacks, 1 interception, and forcing 4 fumbles. But that's not the most impressive aspect of their game. They held the Detroit Lions scoreless until the final 30 seconds of the game. The monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, is your team beast mode defense. Drew Brees, Chris Johnson, Victor Cruz, and the Chicago Bears defense all
Activated beast mode.
for Week 7. Now join the S4Y Picks and Predictions show on the PMK Sports Network, already in progress. Welcome to the S4Y Picks and Predictions show on the PMK Sports Network. I'm your host, the one and only Jodecideion. Just like last week, due to scheduling issues, my co-host S4Y is not available. But as you know, the show must go on. So, just like last week, this segment will be a lot different. It will be shorter, more about picks, and not too much detail until my boy comes back. So, here are my picks for the most interesting games of Week 8. Game number 1, I'm picking the Falcons over the Eagles. Game number 2, I'm picking the Steelers over the Redskins. Game number 3, I'm picking the Giants over the Cowboys. Game number 4, the Saints over the Broncos. And your Monday night contest, I'm going with the 49ers over the Cardinals. Thank you for watching this short edition of the S4Y Picks and Predictions show on the PNK Sports Network. Hope to see you next week. Hopefully next week, my boy will be able to make it and we'll have the show back to normal. Until then, this is your host, the one and only Jodecideion. I'll see you next time. Take care. Once again, thank you for watching the Sport of Kings NFL YouTube series. We'll see you next time. Take care.